Hello everybody, my name is Rajavanya. I am from Bangalore, India. I'm an indie game developer. I recently quit my job so that I can make some games on my own. I love music production and I've been loving this course so far. I just finished my week 6 videos and I'm feeling really low that I'm going to miss this. Hopefully I'll save up some money and time from my work so that I can enroll myself in Berkeley's online courses. They're really excellent. I loved the course so far. I'm sure you did too. So let's jump into the assignment today, which is emulating mixing board's EQ onto the DAW of your choice. And the DAW of my choice is Ableton Live. So how do we do that? On the right side you can see a picture of mixing board EQ snapshot provided by a professor in the course. So let's start doing it. This is how Ableton looks when you launch it. So without now you go to the audio effects on this side, you see EQ8, just drag and drop it down here. Now let's first disable all the default ones. It's in the default state. So there are 4 bands which I enabled, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've disabled all of them. Let's start from the top one here, which is the low pass filter, which is used to reduce rumbles and noises from a recording, which is set at 75. This is the symbol for a low pass filter, by the way. And also Ableton gives you only 2 choices of low pass filter. One is 12 dB per octave and the other one is 48 dB per octave, and it is written clearly in this help window on the left corner, lower left corner. So right now what we have here is 12 dB per octave. Let's set it at 75 Hertz. There you go. Now if you want to increase it for any range, just click this into 4, which is 48 dB per octave. So now next let's go to the mid-range frequencies, which is the first one here is low mid, which is 100 to 2K, and it is currently set at 400. Now this will be a notch filter, so you enable it and let's set it as 400. So this can be turned from 100 to 2K. I don't find any ways of restricting that here, but I guess this should be sufficient. So there you go. I can increase it or reduce it here. In case you want sharper width, you can play with the Q, right? So let's put it back at 0 dB. Now the third thing I'm going to add is the high mid range, which is somewhere between 400 to 8K, and it's currently set at 2K. So let's enable the next one. Let me put it at 2000, which is 2000 Hertz, which is 2 kilohertz. So there you go, 3, and you can adjust it to see the effect. Yes. Now the final 2 things are the low and the high filters, shelving filters. The low one is set at 80 Hertz and the high one is set at 12 kilohertz. If I remember correctly, the 80 Hertz one was used for giving a boost in the bass, like the kick or the bass instruments or whatever. So let me enable the 4th one, which I'm going to use it at 80. Okay, alright. So type in 80 here, choose frequency. Now the number 4 is the low filter. Now let me adjust the gain. There you go. You get a really neat boost or reduction in the bass. You can use that to just control the bass part, I guess. And the last one is the high shelving filter, which is at 12 kilohertz. So let me enable 5th one, and the last one can be this can be used, which is this symbol is the high shelving filter. Now I'm going to set it at 12,000, which is the 12 kilohertz. So there you go. I can either give it a boost or give it a cut in the high frequency ranges. I guess that's it. You can also, I think in the high frequency ranges, you can play with the Q so that you can give a much more gradual curve. I guess that's it. Now finally we need to save this as a preset so that you can load it up anytime you want in the future. So click the save button here. Once you click a save button, you get it saved in this place called user library. So I'm going to give it a name. I already practiced this once into mixing board 1, so I'm going to give it a name called mixing board 2. So there you go, mixing board 2. So now in any case, let's say you come back and you start fresh. All you have to do is This is your default state. Choose the channel of your track of your choice, and then go to user library. Under presets, audio effects, under EQ8 you get mixing board. Just double click it, it will be added here. Now it's ready for your use. Thank you. So let's reflect the whole thing again. How did I create the whole thing? I went to audio effects, I chose EQ8, this was the default state. First disable all the bands, and then start enabling one by one. Choose the right filter, and the first one has to be the low pass filter. And remember, Ableton has only 12 or 48 dB, and then you can start adding notch filters for the rest of them, and then finally the high pass high shelving filter. And in case you want more, you can use the rest of the frequency ranges as well. Thank you.